What's up, King Pookie Nation? This is your boy King Pookie now in the house with the reviewing the Chicago Bears season. Oh, it didn't go what we all thought it was gonna go, but I'm gonna be grading on Ben Johnson. What did I give him as a grade? I had to say probably a plus. I I would, you know, I mean, last year we went from Matt Eberflus to Ben Johnson. I mean, last year we had no, like, there was no excitement into the locker room, and then there was no life in there. Um, and like I said in my video from last year of when Ben Johnson was signed, I said that the number three keys you got to fucking beat the Packers and win the division, and third was winning the Super Bowl. We didn't get to the third one, but we almost got there, and we got to the divisional round. We haven't been it's been 15 years, and we beat the Packers twice, twice. Dude, you guys get it through your thick skull. You guys, Green Bay Packer fans. You guys lost to us twice, and then you keep making up these lame excuses why you guys lost the game that we beat us like 5 years ago. Well, this is not. We were living in the bridge. This is 2026 now. And then is it that we live in '85 because well we wear my Dicka uniform and stuff. It's like, dude, I mean you keep bringing up stuff from the past and so. But what I love about Ben Johnson, this is the guy. This is the guy. I know that he made some terrible calls in the season. I think he causes the game against the Rams with some of the horrible plays. What were those plays? Or what were the trick plays in the game? And he was always going fourth down. This is we're not the Detroit Lions. We don't it bit them in the butt. Going fourth down and man, and then Ben. I mean. And then Kimmel found out that last year they didn't even make it. And you know what? The Detroit Lions fans, what you guys? How can you talk him smack if you have not won a Super Bowl? Man, you have not won a Super Bowl yet, and you keep talking smack about. Um, yeah, Ben Johnson saw something in Caleb Williams. Why did he decide that he was gonna go to Chicago? And what did he? Wouldn't he? If he thought it was so good in Detroit, why wouldn't he stay there in Detroit? Um, so that's why he left Chicago because he saw something into Caleb Williams and worked out. It didn't and it's like only the first year with Caleb Williams. There's gonna be hiccups, this is but I'm very optimistic for the second season with Ben Johnson and Caleb Williams. I mean, they have to turn it out. They have to hit it in the draft, which I don't know. I hope they do give away picks, because this is gonna be a Caleb Williams, um, deal. What his rookie? We're playing on his rookie deal, and the time is now to stomp on that opportunity, to win us to get us into the Super Bowl. But yeah, so I think they should go to the route what the stupid Rams did, where they said screw those picks, and then they rolled up and they got all these veteran players. Um, so I mean, and it did help them, and it did help them win a Super Bowl. So why not us? I know some Bears fans are saying that they don't want it because it's too much of a risk to give up these picks. We learned a lesson when it had been a Khalil Mack, but dude, we didn't have Kalen Williams back then. Now this is the opportunity we saw how far we could get. Um, so we know we have to address in the Ben Johnson has to address it in the draft and the free agencies. We have to fix the free agents, and then we cannot always relying on the fourth quarter. We always have to play all 60 minutes of the game. Because all the games that we won were in the fourth quarter. And so yeah, we're gonna have to look at. And you know what? It's not gonna be the same Bears because some of the Bears coaches have left for so to go to another team. So it's gonna be definitely. But um, I'm Ben Johnson. I hope he learned a lesson from this loss. You know you know, and this is his first. This was his first year as a head coach. So no, he's gonna learn his lesson. I trust him, and this is the guy. I mean, all of the other coaches that the Bears have are soft. I'm saying they are soft, and Ben Johnson's. We said Ben. We want somebody to have to bring enthusiasm to the locker room and somebody say F the Green Bay Packers. Fuck that. And he did that. He did that not once but twice. And I know it wasn't pretty, but we still got it. And I don't know, these Green Bay Packer fans, they got all offended. He didn't said that we want a petition for Ben Johnson to say sorry to the Green Bay Packers, and stuff. And then you know what? They cannot. The Green Bay Packer fans cannot face it that they lost. That's why they keep playing that stupid thing, Bears song about us. Then the Bears suck. It's like, yeah, really, we beat you twice, and you guys got beaten by a guy that paints his fingernails, And I'm saying, Wisconsin, did you ever learn your lesson from Dennis Rodman? Did you ever heard of him or Ozzy Osbourne? You know, just because a man paints his fingernails doesn't mean that he's not gonna be a good, you know, and Dennis Rodman, he won us 3 championships with the Chicago Bulls when the Bulls were like ruling the NBA and that stuff. So and but Jalen Williams hasn't turned it around. He had too many interceptions at the end of the game in the Rams game, um, and he has to use his legs more stuff. But he had that beautiful play in the Rams game. I mean, who saw that? I thought that ball was gonna go over, um, you know, and go over Cole Komet's head, and then so, and I was like, as soon as that when that happened, I jumped in the air. And I was like, how did he do that shit? He ran all the way back from to his end zone, and then he had like three defensive guys, DBs like trying to get him down, um, and he threw that pass all the way to Kokomet, and he caught that ball, and that had been like the catch of the year, man. Seriously, and nobody could make those moves. Only Patrick Mahomes, Tom Brady could do that. Not even Jordan Love cannot do that fucking move. Man. Hell no. He just cocks it up and hoping that somebody else catches the ball, and then throwing the Hail Mary and hoping that somebody's gonna get the ball. So, but yeah, man, man, you know, hopefully Ben Johnson will fix up in over and over in the off season and one of the mistakes he did in the Rams game. But yeah, so man, on to the next season, and always bear down, Chicago Bears fans. Yeah.